Hello. Day 24 of Hey, what are you doing today? I hope this isn't getting too redundant, but it's a life in progress, or a life in the process. However things go. I've noticed something the last 2 days, and I kind of don't even want to talk about it, but it's there, and I guess it's best just to get it out and just to kind of talk about, a feeling, a sense, something that's going on, something that I can tell is affecting me, something that is coming from the internal side of me, and it's affecting the external side of me, as well as just an overall effect on my life. And it's been going on the last 2 days. As you may have noted yesterday's video, I wasn't too into things, and today I'm in the same kind of funk. I'm still doing a lot of the same things. I'm still monitoring my diet. I still woke up and got the morning run. I'm still stretching, studying, spending a lot of time listening to different audiobooks and things like that. But there's an energy that's missing, and it's that life force energy that was so strong just a couple days ago. That just feeling good, feeling solid, really feeling like I'm moving in the right step. And I was kind of going through my thought process, and I was thinking, what's keeping that from me? What is it that's keeping that from me? It was the most peculiar thing. Well, I mean, it's not really peculiar, but it's just you may have like somebody that you don't like, that you work with, kind of thing, somebody that has done something to you, but that's kind of the situation that I've got going on. I've got this person, actually a couple people here that have kind of irked me or bothered me, and I can't let it go. I can't. I don't know how to put it. I know that the only way to get that energy and that force back is to 100% just forgive them. And it's such an awkward situation. I don't want to make light of it in terms of me being totally innocent in the whole thing. I'm guilty of some of the elements of this rigidness that's between us. And we're people coming from very different backgrounds and very different attitudes, and some things have occurred, and it's difficult for me because I want to forgive the person. However, going and telling them, I just want to get it out in the open, I forgive you, is giving them a win in my mind. And as silly as that sounds, I know that's what I have to do, and I know that it will present the win back to me. But I'm having such a difficult time with it right now. It's one of those things where I dislike the person so much, and it's having such a negative effect on me because of that dislike, because of that, knowing that I need to speak with this person and say, look, let's, I just need to get it out in the open and kind of clear the air. And it's so mind-boggling, but it's like that life force, that energy that I need is waiting for me to do that. And I know that. I mean, I think there's times when I can only really speak for myself, but I know things on a subconscious level. I know what I need to do. I know what that energy wants me to do. And I should just do it. It should just come down to that. It's the driving force. I should just do it and see what's on the other side of it. If it's can't get any worse than it is now. That's the silly thing about it. It's kind of good for me to talk like this out in the open, kind of listen to myself as I think. But I should really just do it. I should just take that person aside and say, look, these are the things, and if it goes to their head, so be it. But at least I've cleared my conscience. At least I've opened up that air of forgiveness, so that I don't have to walk around with friction anymore. But it really is just, wow, it's just amazing that when I'm not I'd probably say that I say amazing and interesting a lot, but life is amazing and interesting. But when I'm not living the way I should be, when I'm not as as clear as I should be, that's when I'm away from that life force, that drive, that direction, I can really feel. It's almost like death. It's almost like just dying inside. I want so much to be back where I was 2 days ago, in that mental state of just pure excitement and pure energy and pure progress and pure drive and pure desire and knowing where I'm going, and I haven't really lost a lot of those things. I still have the desire, I still have the drive, but I just don't have that thing, that overpowering feeling of being in the correct state, just from this little minuscule thing that I know I need to clear up. Now I can live with it. I can in my mind, I know that I can live with it and I can continue going on like this. But the negative things that are coming from it, I mean, it's just, is it worth it? I mean, is it? It takes. It's going to take me 5 minutes to pull that person aside and say, look, I know we've had some differences in the past. There's been some misunderstandings. It's bothering me. I just want to talk to you about it. I mean, it's just so simple, and that's what the energy wants me to do. There's no doubt in my body, no doubt in my soul that I need to clean this up. I need to clear this up. It's a big step. It's a big part of this movement that I got going on. I can't let it just sit there and boil and take me over and bring me back to my old self, my old ways. So I have to do it. I'm gonna do it now that I put it out there. It's just something I gotta do. That's it. And I'll talk to you about the reaction afterward and what comes from it. But just wanted to kind of stress that it's not something I want to do. It's not something I look forward to doing. Maybe it should be. Maybe I should change the way I'm thinking about it. Maybe it should be, get to break through that and get to the other side, clean it up, clear it up. And move on, get on with my life. It's just a heavy weight that doesn't need to be there, and it's so silly. But I mean, as human beings, it's a touchy subject and it's a difficult thing, and something I got to do. So anyway, that's something I got to do. Something else that I've kind of noticed that I'm slacking on a little bit. I'm not paying too much attention to the business right now. I'm listening to a lot of motivation and success and type speaking and books and reading and those kind of things, and I've kind of lost that perspective on investigating the business, and I need to get back into my system, reset my goals for the next week, reset those small mini goals so that I have, get myself focused, and spending an equal amount of time on studying the business. I know that this year's going to pass by quickly, and I really need to get as much done as possible. A slow start is okay, because I know that once things start clicking, they should start clicking relatively fast. But I can't lose focus. I can't fall behind on that side of the goal. Want to talk about one other thing that I heard today, and it was just a great. Just a great phrase, and again, I don't really pay too much attention to where the knowledge is coming from, what I'm listening to or what I'm reading. I have so many different things that I'm looking at, and I'll pick something up for 10 or 15 minutes, put it down, pick another thing up for 10 or 15 minutes, listen to something. So it's all kind of jumbled information, but it's I'm getting valuable tidbits out of everything, and I continuously rehear things that I've heard before. But the thing I heard today was don't give counsel to your fears. Don't. That was the phrase. Don't give counsel to your fears. I mean, if a fear comes up, don't pay it any attention. Don't pay it any mind. Just drive through it. And that's a very simple thought, but I like the way that was phrased. Never give counsel to your fears, and just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's one of those things that when a fear comes up, I can trigger that phrase in my head now. Never give counsel to your fears, and it's a pretty powerful little phrase that combats that side of thing. Fear is such an absurd absurd thing that we deal with, really, when it comes down to it. We all kind of know what it is and how worthless it is. But you know, never give counsel to your fears. But that's it. I think sitting here talking to myself today, I really realized that, you know, I need to do this. I need to say something to this person, and you know, however they react is how they react. I guess that's my biggest worry is their reaction, more so than me cleaning it up. But you know what? That's them. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do for me. So anyway, you know, it's gonna be a tough thing to do. I think I've convinced myself to do it. I think, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna do the 2 miles at 6 miles an hour here. Maybe tomorrow or maybe Sunday. I'm not sure, but I feel it coming. It's come pretty quick. You know, that's another thing too. This being in this wrong frame of mind, this wrong state. It's even affected my runs. This morning I got up and just dragging. You know, I still got my run in, but it wasn't enjoyable. It was just kind of heavy. I've been slipping a little bit on getting up on time, you know, those kind of things. Just going through a little bit of a rut. I think my thing yesterday was called a rut. But you know, today is how to get out of that rut, and that's, you know, listen. For me, it's listen to the energy that's inside me, listen to what it's driving me to do, and I know what it's driving me to do. Actually, now that I think about it, there's like 2 or 3 people I gotta talk to now. Oh, that's even worse. Oh well. Well, gotta clean it up, gotta clear it up, gotta move on. Something great will come of it. I know that deep down. I know that. I don't want to do it. I want to keep on with, you know, the status quo. It's much easier. At least it sounds much easier than going up and saying, hey, you know, apologize for what you know, the misunderstanding or anything that I've done, that kind of thing. But I got to do it. Got to do it to move on. Got to do it to move forward. I can't have this weight anymore. So anyway, that's it. Not a real powerful thing today. A real powerful thing is going on inside me as I'm talking here. But it's day 24. Tomorrow's day 25. That's kind of a cool one. So I look forward to that. We'll take it from there. But anyway, thanks for stopping in if you stopped in. And hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.